Hey guys, George Takei here. Don't worry, I'm not gonna hit on you. Alright, so in today's exciting video, I thought I'd show you guys some of the DVDs that I thought had helped me out to become a social outcast, to solidify my virginity, if you would. I'm not saying these are the best DVDs on Magic. These are just the ones that have helped me out the most in my quest to somehow ensure that no female would ever decide to let me insert a child inside of them. This, of course, coincides with a little bit of a blog post that I put. That's right, you guys don't know that I have a blog post up because you guys don't keep up with all things Pig Cake. But if you go and look at the description below or go to pigcake.me, you'll be able to check out the blog. And while you're there, you should also browse the Magic products and projects that I have on the project section, as well as the hot Pig Cake Card Academy, where you could learn to be a magician as well. You go from zero to hero for only $5 a month. Oh boy, I'm so excited. All right, so let's just get into the video. I want to lick Daniel Garcia's head. Apart from that, he also has a wonderful set of DVDs from Pajar's Presents, all the way back from 2005. Yeah, people were around then. You young pieces of... So in this particular project, I enjoyed it because it was my first introduction into Daniel Garcia as a creative performer and a force to be reckoned with. Now, this set of DVDs has his take on classics like Shadow Coin, any card at any number. He has a good color-changing Triumph in here. He has an amazing double back routine. There's a lot of bonuses also thrown here and there among the DVD set. And then subsequently, they released 4, 5, and 6. However, I think the true goodness lies in the first 3 volumes. Now, of course, Daniel Garcia is a wonderful teacher. He explains everything very thoroughly. So if you have an opportunity to pick up this thing all the way back from Art of Illusion Magic, shout out to Rodney Reyes. So Daniel Garcia is one of the most creative magicians in the field of Magic, and this DVD shows you just a little bit of his creativity. He's so creative. If Daniel Garcia were to come up to me and say, "Hey Piggy, I need to take you into the shack and show you what it's like to be a man," I'll be like, yeah, call me twice, because I'm already inside the shack. So definitely pick these up if you have the opportunity. I want to lick Richard Osterland's head. Apart from that, he also has a wonderful DVD set with L&L Publishing called Mind Mysteries. It's his first attempts to make a video project in high definition, and it's probably one of the greatest approaches to mentalism that you could purchase as a connoisseur of Magic, if you would, a detective of not vagina. In this first volume, he goes over his trade show act, which should definitely be worth more than the actual price of the video. He does keep certain things to himself, but he still gives you enough information that you could kind of get the idea of the act and apply things that you already know into it without revealing too much of his current act, because that would be worth entirely way more than even what I would have paid for the information that I've gotten from this DVD. Now, this was one of the first DVDs that helped me understand mentalism and its strength as an actual performance style of Magic. And I still think that mentalism is one of the few styles of Magic that won't necessarily repel your attempts to get into a female. I want to lick Jeff Sheridan's head. And I'm not talking about his forehead. So this DVD was one of the worst rated DVDs when it first came out because Jeff Sheridan isn't a good teacher. However, that shouldn't deter you from purchasing or even looking into getting this DVD set, Genius at Work, because Jeff Sheridan is an absolute master at what he does. Now, for those of you guys that don't know Jeff Sheridan, he was actually David Copperfield's teacher in card manipulation. You know that as what branched off into what you know today as cardistry. Oh boy, gotta fight the women off, those cardisters. All the women they gotta fight them off. Now, in this particular DVD set, Jeff Sheridan goes over his street act, which is the act that he performed in Central Park, New York City in the 70s and 80s, where he would have hundreds of people on a daily basis stop and watch him perform rope magic and card manipulation. Very hard to do if you've ever been to New York. To get them to stop, it's almost like having a magician have sexual intercourse. And Jeff Sheridan did this all without speaking a single word. Some people can't even do that with a complete understanding of the English language.
We're gonna try something really weird here. All right? Now, I haven't eaten all day, so I'm a little hungry.
Well, semi understand the English language. I want to lick Richard Sanders' head. So Richard Sanders has this DVD set called The Richard Sanders Show, of which I have Volume 1. Now on this DVD alone, he drops 8 bangers so good that each one of them could probably be its own DVD if he decided to do it, and also worked for Illusionist. He even includes the gimmick for a trick called Magic Marker, where you change the logo on a marker into the spectator selected card. This DVD introduced me to the Canadian style of magic and such great magicians like Gary Roulette, David Acker, and I want to lick Jay Sankey's head. So this is Jay Sankey's greatest hits. This isn't just one DVD. This isn't just 2 DVDs. This is 3 whole DVDs of Jay Sankey's greatest works until the year 2005. Now he's come out with a lot of great stuff since then, but this really encompasses the core of Jay Sankey as a creative individual. So in this DVD project, you're gonna have the usual mentalism card work, you're gonna have some coin work, you're also gonna have the standard Jay Sankey magic with random shit you find around the house. Now, of course, the only problem with this DVD set is that Jay would later go on to block everyone's favorite pork-based pastry magician. Come on, Jay, I love you. Sexually. All because I made a joke saying I want to fist fight you. Where I'm from, that's a term of endearment. It doesn't mean I want to fist fight you. It means that I want to make magic love to you. That's what that means. So come on and just get me out of that Twitter jail. Oh boy. So if you have the opportunity, definitely pick up this DVD set. You will not be disappointed. I want to lick Greg Wilson's head. So this DVD was my second exposure to Gregory Wilson's work, the first of which was his little section in the Art of Astonishment series by Paul Harris. Now, anyone that's been in magic for more than 10 minutes has been exposed to his work, because when he attributes his name to a product, it usually becomes a classic, apart from Stockbroker. I never liked the Stockbroker wallet, but that's beside the point. Gregory Wilson usually doesn't come out with stuff that isn't an instant classic, and this DVD is no exception to that. In this DVD, he does a card act for the Magic Castle, and then he goes into length explaining each and every individual aspect of the routine. If I were to point out a negative in the project, is that he's wearing a blue suit in his performance, and I'm jealous that I can't rock the Steve Harvey couture myself. But he did it, and I'm sure he got some after the show. But definitely pick this up, Pyrotechnics Pasteboards. It has a wonderful little bit with blank deck. It also has a lot of stuff with time travel. It has a time travel trick premise. It has a very nice ace production. It has a lot of good stuff that you could then carry on and add your own little twist in it, much like a twist tie. A twist tie. You could twist. Oh boy. So those are a few of the DVDs that have influenced me tremendously in my magic career, if you would, and turned me into the
Vagina Destroyer.
Oh boy, I'm so excited. I can't wait to get into all that vagina and stuff. So if you have another potential video idea you want to see like this one, make sure to leave it in the comments below next to the spot where you tell me your favorite style of preparing your eggs in the morning. I'm gonna go figure out different ways to use an alternative battery charger on a flashlight that doesn't require batteries. That was a good one.
The avocado holds the nutrients to life. By absorbing the avocado, one absorbs the earth. The cosmos is inside of the avocado.
See you again, when I 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 see you again. good.